Imagine this. You're in a burning building. The hallway is full of smoke. You see two doors, one to the left, one to the right. You have 3 seconds to pick one and run. You'd choose instantly, right? So why the hell have you been staring at the same 2 career options for 19 months? You're not being careful. You're not weighing options. You're waiting for a guarantee, a signed letter from the universe that says this path will 100% work, no regrets. Newsflash, that letter doesn't exist. The longer you wait for it, the more you're choosing failure by default. Here's the brutal truth. You're not paralyzed by indecision. You're paralyzed by arrogance. You think you deserve a life with 0 risk, 0 regret, 0 effort. And because the universe won't give you that, you've decided to do nothing. Today, we fix that. Psychologists have a name for people like you: maximizers. Maximizers treat life like a multiple-choice test where they're terrified of picking C when the answer was B. They think if they just read one more article, watch one more YouTube video, ask one more friend's opinion, the perfect answer will magically appear. Spoiler, it won't. I knew a guy who spent 6 months researching which laptop to buy. 6 months of spreadsheets, Reddit threads, and sleepless nights. By the time he finally pulled the trigger, a newer model was already out. He was miserable before he even opened the box. That's you. But instead of a laptop, it's your career, your relationships, your life. You're so terrified of the pain of a bad decision that you've chosen a worse pain, the slow, creeping agony of doing nothing. Here's the kicker. The people you admire, the ones who have it all figured out, aren't making better choices than you. They're just making faster ones. They don't wait for perfect. They pick good enough and turn it into great. There's a Nobel Prize-winning concept called satisficing. It means stop looking for the best option. Start looking for a good enough option. Most people think success comes from high standards. Wrong. Success comes from a low threshold for action. Let me prove it to you. Think about marriage. Do you think happy couples found the only perfect person on earth? No. They found someone who was a good enough, someone who met a basic threshold of kindness, compatibility, and effort, and then they committed to making that person the right choice. They didn't find a soulmate, they built one. The same rule applies to careers, businesses, and life. The perfect job doesn't exist until you take it and get good at it. The perfect business idea doesn't exist until you launch it and improve it. The decision isn't the finish line. The decision is the starting line. Here's the one-liner that will change your life. Winners don't pick the best option. They make their option the best. So, how do you actually do this? You set a threshold beforehand. Right now, you ask, is this the best option? Is there something better out there? That question will destroy you, because the answer is always, maybe. Instead, define good enough before you look at the options. Example 1, moving cities. Don't ask, is this the best place for my career? Ask, does this city have a decent job market and at least one friend I can call? If yes, 5 seconds, done. Example 2, launching a project. Don't ask, will this go viral? Ask, do I have enough info to make a version 1.0 that doesn't embarrass me? If yes, 5 seconds, launch. The 5 seconds isn't about rushing. It's about closing the window of doubt. When you see an option that meets your minimum, you commit immediately before your brain invents horror stories. Here's the exact checklist I use. Does this embarrass my future self? No? Then good. Can I survive if this completely flops? Yes? Then good. Will I regret not doing this on my deathbed? Yes? Then good. 3 yeses? Pull the trigger. The moment you decide, you'll feel it. What if the other path was better? You'll look at the road not taken and imagine it's paved with gold. You'll think that other life is effortless, perfect, regret-free. Here's the reality check. Every path has problems. The path you didn't take has problems too. You just can't see them yet. You're in love with an illusion. You're cheating on your reality with a fantasy. When you choose a good enough path and commit to it, you stop asking what if and start asking what now. That's the shift of champions. In exactly 5 seconds, this video ends. 5. You can pause right now and open another tab and keep researching the perfect life. 4. Or you can close this laptop, pick one stupid option that's good enough, and go all in starting tonight. 3. The clock is ticking. 2. 1. Time's up. What did you just decide?